If you want to hear my update on my rolling project pan, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with an update, as I said, to my rolling project pan. This is my update for the end of August, and I have a bunch of news that has nothing to do with those products that I have in my rolling project pan. I want to introduce a couple of additions to this project, and it's not products. I need to give a RIP to what I have been using to measure my progress. Let me show you. If you have not heard yet, I have had to retire this trusty scale that I was hoping was going to last me until the end of the year. It only measures to the gram, so it wasn't really all that helpful to measure progress. And it has died. It died this summer. And I needed to get another scale for all of the things that I measure in my projects. And so I did not get one, but I got two that look very similar. Yeah. So this one is a 0 to 500 grams, and it is accurate to 0.01 grams. So this is my highly accurate scale, and that is going to be very helpful when I'm using powder products, because powder takes a lot longer to use up a gram compared to anything that is cream-based products. So that is the first one. And the second one, I told you they look identical. This one is from 0 to 2,000 grams, so that is 2 kilos or 5 pounds, and the accuracy of this one is to 0.1 grams, which is still quite accurate, but 0.1 grams works better for more items where that precision of the 0.01 isn't necessary. And I did end up, I was going to just get this one to the 0.1 gram, but when I realized it was going to cost me $7 of shipping, and these are $17 each, getting a second one was only 10 bucks, and so I decided to, for $37 to get the two, 37? No, 34. 34. I've been saying 37. For $34, I was able to get the two scales. So for just an extra $10, get a second scale. To me, that made a lot of sense, and I will be able to give you better information on updates, especially when it comes to powder products. So that's the big change, and that's why you will see a different scale in the update videos from old updates to newer updates. Now, for the products, I am going to start off with the products that I used the least or not at all, as usual, and unfortunately this time around, there's been a lot. I am embarrassed to say that I did not use my Rita Hazen pomade for the eyebrows at all. I think I used it twice. So not quite at all, but no more than twice. I used the AQUA XL twice as well. I used this pencil once. This is a Joe Fresh brow pencil. And the Rita Hazen is actually a root touch-up product that I'm using for brows just to use it up, or not using for brows to use it up. But anyway, I used this blush from Tarte. It's the Tarte Insight blush. I used it only a couple of times, and if the package looks weird, these mini blushes from Tarte fit into a Boing concealer container. So if you want to be able to travel easily with a blush that you've depotted, this is a fantastic solution. So at most a handful of times is what I've done with this blush, because I've had blushes in my roulette, my palette roulette videos, and so I've been focusing on those blushes and not on this panning blush. Same thing with the butter bronzer. I have used it a handful of times, but I have another set of bronzers that have been coming up in the face palette selections from the palette roulette. And so this is my default when I don't have products from the palette roulette to use. And it hasn't been getting much love, although I do enjoy these updates because I get to smell it. It smells divine. It's not all grim. I have also been using this Cover FX product, and it's hard to see, but it's at below the R now. It's right around the E, and it started off, come on, focus. It started off in the Roulette Pan Collab project at above the X, and now it's under the E. So I've used from R to E in this last bit. Like I'm seeing it right now, it's definitely under the E, although it kind of fell sideways in the drawer here, so it's not completely down, but I can conservatively say that it's right at the bottom of the E. And those Moonlight drops the Cover FX drops take a long time to use. So I'm really happy. It's obviously it's a little mini, but I'm very happy that I've incorporated it into, I do a drop into my foundation mix every day, and that's how I'm using it. And I started really enjoying the illumination provided by an illuminating primer with the Joe Fresh primer, and the only reason I ended up liking it was because I was mixing it with the foundation. So that's how I'm using the Cover FX drops as well. And I do like the slight illumination that it gives me to just put one small drop in every day. And I'm definitely going to finish it, there's no question. And another product I am super jazzed about is this product, which is, and I'll just get the air out of it so I can show you more with more precision. There we go. Okay, so I'm having trouble rolling it up more, but I wanted to show you the progress. I have made a ton of progress on this guy, a ton of progress. I will not have any left by the time the next update comes, and this has been in my rolling project pan for months, and I'm really, really happy to show you the progress on this. Sorry, I did have to move the camera because this is one last one that is in the project as well. And it won't look like a whole lot of progress, but I have used this product for sure at least 10 times over the last month. But it is not, like I said, it's not really showing any progress. But I think that once I finish this high gloss from Estée Lauder, I will definitely focus my lip gloss usage on this one and just finally get quite a bit of it used up. I intend to bring these two products with me as I go on my trip to Washington, D.C. early September. And I suspect that with having just these guys and maybe another lip product, that I will make a lot of progress on these two products. I would not be surprised that I finish this one during the trip. So really excited about finishing those. So that's it. Those are all the products that I have in my rolling project pan. I have pictures coming up if you are so inclined to take a look at the progress over pretty much the whole year. And I look forward to hearing what you think of my progress or lack thereof. And I do look forward to updating you because I think the next month update is going to be a whole lot more exciting than this one. So enough of me talking. Let's take a look at the pictures. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, Take care.